Hello and welcome to another plan with me. This week I am using a kit from the Olive Planner Co. and I haven't used a kit from them before. It's the first time using one from that shop. It is a lovely kit and the colours are very, very me and very neutral and very pretty. But I struggled. Looking at the page, I did use a lot from the kit. But as I was going, it just didn't kind of call to me. Like, I think Two Little Bees kits, Miss and Meow kits and Crafts by Thaowie kits sit really well with my soul. They suit me down to the ground. I don't have any trouble. Sorry, I'm just moving my planner. I don't have any trouble planning with them. And it's just easy. And I know that it's going to look amazing when it's finished because the kit is so good, not because I'm doing a great job. I just know that there's so much in those kits that has a different variety and is kind of the stickers in the shapes and sizes that I want to use. And I think using a kit from a new shop is difficult. Well, the shop itself isn't new to me. I buy their fancy boxes, sorry. But buying a kit from a shop that you haven't bought a kit from before is always a little bit tricky because you don't know, even though you can see the format, you can't know what it's going to be like till it's in your hands. You know, the feel of the paper, how everything's going to sit on the page and all that fun stuff. So beautiful kit. I'm not too sure that the format is quite for me. So just to preface with that, for when you see me laying the stickers down on the page. So what I've done here is I did a plan with me a couple of weeks ago where I mentioned that I'd seen Shaunté Plans use one of these fashion girls from Red Lyrics in the bottom corner of the what is that section called? For some reason I can't think what the life of me the section on the left is called. But it's one of the fashion girl stickers from Red Lyrics, and I absolutely loved how it looked, and I did it in a spread a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to do it again because I don't think I liked the full checklist. I'm not even convinced this kit came with a full checklist, but anyway, I preferred how this looked. And even though I did end up using one of the fashion girl stickers later in the week that came in one of the full boxes, I really like that I pulled in this kind of autumnal area. So if I were you, I'd go and check out what Tay does in hers, because she does it so much better. She's definitely a natural when it comes to creative juices. She has a ton of them, so I highly recommend going and checking her out and seeing how she did it. But this is my taking inspiration from her because I thought it was a really good idea and a nice way to mix up the page so that not every week is the same. So laid down all my full boxes. I'm just recapping over what I've just said, and I don't want to be too negative because it is a lovely kit, so I'm sorry if that came off really like I really struggled with this kit and it's a really difficult kit to work with. It wasn't. That was an overreaction. It's just I find it quite daunting when I'm using a kit that I haven't bought from a shop before, so that's more what I meant there. So moving into the plans for the week itself. So I had been, I don't know if you've seen my last plan with me, you'll have seen that I was quite unwell. But this week going into it, it was quite it was sort of like a cold flu. It was really bad. Like I was really tired and exhausted and my nose was streaming and I had a really bad scratchy throat. And it's lasted about 2 weeks in the end. It was really bad, but I had to go into work this week, so I couldn't take any more sick days. I just needed to be in work. You know, I was physically and mentally fine to work. It was just really annoying having a really scratchy throat and my nose just streaming. So everyone in the office just had to put up with me. I went back to work on Monday, but I still felt pretty rubbish. And then coming home, I just kind of chilled. We went for a walk and I had some rest time just to recover from the day that had just happened. Just to say, as I always say in all of my videos, most of the all of the icons are from Wright Stationery, Crafts by Thaowie and Miss and Meow, and there's a couple in here this week from Harriet Wright Designs as well as one from Planning Like a Pro and Fox and Pip, but the most ones that you'll see me use are Miss Meow, Cross by Thaowie, and Wright Stationery. So then on Tuesday, I had a really exciting delivery from the shipping consolidation service that I use in the States that arrived, and I always get so excited and it's definitely the best way for me to do it, because it's like having a million presents all at once. I'll get 7 or 8 sticker deliveries in one package, so much fun to open all of that in one go, and obviously it massively saves me money on shipping, because I only have to pay the one shipping cost for what is still a really light package, as opposed to paying shipping and customs on every single item that comes in from the States or Canada. And actually Europe as well. Funnily enough, it's cheaper to ship from some of the shops that are based in Europe. So I want to say My Spoiled Planner is based in Europe, and possibly Bloom Paper Studio. I might be wrong, but I'm 99% sure on that. Anyway, it's still cheaper to post them to the States than it is to post them here. I don't know why. But it is, so it's definitely a good thing to have across the board. It's only from UK shops that I ship directly to my address, and Miss and Meow does really reasonable shipping rates, and there's no customs on anything ordered from Canada, so that's something to keep in mind. If you're in the UK, the Canadian shops like Miss and Meow and Once More With Love, you won't get any tax on the shipping from them. So I've used a lot throughout the week. You'll notice the Crafts by Thaowie third scallop boxes. They fit really nicely in the half boxes that came with the kit, and because the middle of the boxes wasn't fully whited out, it was just kind of faded, like you can see here with the one I'm laying down. I just kind of wanted to break that up a bit, so that's why I was using those throughout the week. And then I brought in some of my favourite dividers from Honey Inked in that sort of petally style across Monday and Wednesday, and then I've kind of dotted foil garlands around, and I've used a few different ones. I've used one from My Spoiled Planner, and I've used I've used a lot from Sadie Stickers as well. So then on Thursday, my husband was off sick, as you'll see me marking at the top, because he caught what I had basically a week later. He picked it up, so bless his heart. He was then hit with it, so we've had a pretty miserable 2 weeks with me being unwell, just starting to pick up, and well, not even that. It really has been 2 weeks of not feeling well at all, but feeling less horrifically unwell. And then Lewis gets sick with the same thing. So I know who I got it from at work, which is really annoying. I wish they'd stayed home, but you can't avoid these things. These things rip through offices like nobody's business. So important to keep in mind that they are going to be unavoidable this winter, particularly with everyone having been locked up last winter. There's no immunity to anything, so great fun being back in the office and handing around all of these illnesses. So then I'm just trying to see, I had a nice bubble bath. Sorry, I've got my planner in front of me. I've been rewatching Desperate Housewives aggressively, loving it, watching it every day. I have it on in my headphones when I'm at work. Just helps me. I do so much better with noise in my headphones than just trying to work in silence. So it may sound really odd. I'm not watching it. It's lying somewhere on my desk, but I have it in my headphones. And it's a long series anyway, so it's not like I need to be paying all that much attention, given that I've watched it at least 5 times in my life. Then on Friday, so you'll see here, I messed up the days. So everything that I've marked on Friday, I actually did on Saturday, which was super annoying to realise as I was moving into Saturday. So I ended up you'll see in a minute, I ended up filling Saturday in with just a load of deco, because I didn't see the point in mapping out Friday when I'd put half of Friday's plans on Thursday, having got really confused with how my week was laid out. So that was really irritating. So I just drew a little arrow to say at the top that Friday was supposed to be Saturday. So annoying. But it came out looking really cute anyway. And, I haven't got a page like that in any of my other weeks. So, it's a nice little way to fill the space, given that I didn't want to duplicate everything that I'd written on Friday or kind of start to move things around, because it was all laid down really nicely. But on Saturday, I did have a really nice family day with my sister, my mum and my dad. We went and got sushi. We went phone shopping. My sister's pretty close to getting her first phone. And then I took her to the cinema and she was obsessed. It was a busy week, lots of recovery, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully my next spread will be more successful in keeping to the right days. Bye.